What's up, guys? It's Jay with Prepared Citizens. I'm out here on some family land today. We're going to be zeroing the Bear Creek arsenal with the new stuff on it. We got a red dot, a magnifier, and a light laser combo from this company here, Vo Tattoo. I don't know. I'm probably butchering that name, so sorry for that. But I bought this stuff on some Black Friday sales. The laser, my friend on the channel Freedom by Me, he's actually done a review on it. It looked pretty good, so I thought we'd give it a try. And we're looking at building a budget Minuteman loadout. As you can tell, I got on the Zoomy chest rig. It's a very good budget-minded chest rig. I've not had any trouble with it so far. For the price of it, you almost can't go wrong, and its capability. So yeah, with that being said, and we got Bear Creek Arsenal Sling now, and Bear Creek Arsenal iron sight. So we're going to give all this stuff a good run for its money, see how it does, and then I'm going to show you guys everything. So let's get started. We got a little bit of time, a whole lot to do, so let's get after it. Let's see where they hit. I got them pretty centered. They're just a hair high. These last three in the middle. That's where we're at. And then I'm gonna get the red dot centered in the magnifier. Then we're gonna set the laser, and then I'm gonna go over the stuff with you guys, and we're going to talk about the budget Minuteman loadout and everything. I'm gonna break down a lot more what we got here. Let's do it. So accuracy wise, setup today did very well. Keep in mind, I am shooting off of a backpack just sitting on the ground and shooting a lot of it freehand. So with that being said, I'm pretty happy with the accuracy. Here we are back at the Forerunner. Again, it's chilly today. I'm sorry I didn't do as much shooting content. I'm by myself. Time is limited today, and it is what it is, guys. But the setup we got here did do good. So let's talk about everything we got here. So first and foremost, I want to jump into the iron sights on this thing. The iron sights did do good, but I could not get the elevation on the front sight where I needed it. I needed to push it down to bring the bullet up some. It will not go down any further. That's kind of frustrating. Now, it's good enough on paper. If I had to use these in a home defense situation, it's going to work just fine. These are a cheaper version of your Troy battle sights. These are about a quarter of the price of the Troys, and they're about a quarter of the quality as well. So depending on what kind of sale you may find on some Magpul sights, I would say maybe go with the Magpuls if you can find them for about the same price. But honestly, these ain't bad iron sights. They work. That's just frustrating not being able to get that where I wanted it. So it is what it is, and it could just be mine. who knows? The Sling works just fine. I like the Sling. I'm used to these QD slings. They're super easy to use, maneuver, all that good stuff. To get this one where I want it, the way I run them, I did have to buy a QD end plate back here and put on it. And I will say one weird thing is the castle nut did not perfectly line up with my Brownells wrench I've been using for like over a decade. So that was kind of weird, but it did work though. It just looks a little wonky in one spot, but everything went together fine. I got it staked. We're good to go. I've had no issues with the Sling whatsoever. If you like a QD Sling, if you're wanting one, you can save you some coin. Go with this Bear Creek Arsenal QD Sling and you're gonna be happy with it. Let's talk about the optics, or let's talk about our accessories we've added. So we put I'll have to look in the video for the model numbers. I'm not remembering those off my head, but the red dot we got is been working just fine. I would probably say, if I had to guess, this is up there with your Sig Romeo 5 quality. I would say it's good to go. It's not giving me any troubles. It's got a shake awake thing. It was on when I got here, so that's cool. It holds zero very well. I've put about 30 rounds on the zero. It did well. One really cool thing, I don't know if you guys could see that, but it's got the flat or the kill flash thing to cover up the lens so you don't get the anti-reflection, so you don't get spotted if you're looking where you're not supposed to, or maybe you're supposed to, who knows, that's up to you. But it's cool that it comes with that. It does come with the lens covers, the flip kind. I didn't put them on. I'm just gonna run it like this. It works really well, guys. The elevation and windage little caps are what you adjust it with, so you don't have to bring like a screwdriver with you. That's pretty cool. I like that. And yeah, it's super easy. It does come with a low mount, and this is the True Co-Witness mount. You gotta put that one on. Just remember, on any of this stuff, put Loctite on everything. Loctite everything. So, but yeah, no issues, definitely no movement. It's good to go. To the magnifier, it's working really well. It's honestly, I'm not a crazy big magnifier fan, but I see the benefit in them, especially shooting like 300 yards. It's got the little button over here, and you can flip it all the way out of the way if you need to. This stuff, I will say, feels very robust for the price. Like, I was very impressed with the quality, the feel, how much quality it feels like for the price. That's really good. That made me feel a little bit better about going with this brand. Now, I'm going to talk about where we heard about this brand. That is from this little light laser right here. My friend over at Freedom by Me, if you don't know him, go check him out. He does a lot of gear reviews, good dude. But he did a review on this light laser combo, and I agree with him on his review. So far, this thing's been really good. It works well with digital night vision. This little knob right here, he was talking about how cheap it felt. He felt like that was probably the biggest weak point to it. I would agree with him. It does feel very cheap, but it works. I'll probably, when I get this thing all painted up and whatnot, I'll probably keep some tape or something over that just to kind of protect that, because it does kind of feel like a weak point. It is plastic. Like everything else feels really good. It's aluminum, but this little thing is plastic. One thing I can sort of complain about is the button, the activation button. If you quickly press it and let go, it'll stay on. If you press and hold it and then let off, then it'll go off. It'll be, what do they call that? Momentary press if you hold it and then let off. But if you just click it, it'll stay on. It's very soft feeling. I'm gonna have to get used to it, because if you're used to Surefire and Streamlights, definitely not up there with those, but you're also nowhere near that price. So guys, I tell you, this has been a very good rifle so far. I am really liking the Bear Creek Arsenal. Guys, if you want to pick up any of this stuff for yourself, I'm gonna have all the links in the description. I do not make anything on anything except the Bear Creek Arsenal itself. Guys, the affiliate link on my website, I'll leave that link to the recommended gear. You can go straight to the Bear Creek website from there, because I can't leave direct links to guns per YouTube. I'll also leave links to everything else. And guys, this stuff so far is good to go. As you know, I'm gonna keep you posted. We're gonna get this rifle painted up now, because I feel good about everything on it. I trust everything on it with what I've put it through so far. The rifle is functioning perfect. This thing is just doing it. It's good stuff. So we're gonna keep going. I've already got a review on this, but for the budget Minuteman, this Zoomy chest rig by Linchpin Supply, very good chest rig. I've already got a full review on it, and I did a full property patrol with it. Guys, I can't stress enough having a capable chest rig that will hold everything you need, and that way you're not going to be somewhere without something, right? That's why you want to have enough ammo. You want to have your medical, you want to have your water supply, your radios, all this good stuff, your land nav. This one's got a huge pocket for land nav. So guys, please go pick up one of those. Go check out the review if you're in the market right now. Let's talk about price. Now this is something I've been meaning to touch base with, because we're talking about budget Minuteman stuff. So let's talk about the price. All right, so I'm gonna tell you guys what I've paid for everything so far. So the chest rig, 60 bucks. This optic was only like 70. The magnifier was like 90. The laser system up here was like 95. The rifle itself is 400. I had to buy that little back plate. That was 15 bucks or something. The sling's 50. The iron sights are 50. Guys, that's everything we got in it, and that's not including what we got in our chest rig, right? So, but just talking about getting what you need to get started. The rifle, everything on this rifle that you see is under 800 bucks. Under 800 bucks. I think it came out to like 740, 720, somewhere in there. You can't beat that. And this is a fully capable setup. I know a lot of guys are gonna be like, oh, you need to go get a Daniel Defense, all that. Guys, I got a Daniel Defense. It really don't do anything more than this. The only thing I will say about this kind of stuff, when you buy it, you need to get out here and test it, because if it don't work, you need to replace it. And most of these companies are good about, if they sent you something that don't work, they'll replace it. The good thing about brand names like Daniel Defense and Trijicon, all that stuff, and Surefire, typically you just don't have to test it. You can put that shit in the safe for 10 years and it's gonna work when you pull it out. The only difference is you're doing your quality checks with this stuff. There's no reason not to go with a setup like this. If anybody tells you that crap, they probably need to go train, to be honest with you, because most people that get out and use their stuff, they really don't even bring that up. I mean, like my friends, the people I hang out with that train and do stuff, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, what brand do you got? What brand chest rig? I don't care, dude, because I know they're out there doing the stuff. I know their shit works. So don't get hung up on all that, okay? Everything I've showed you here is good to go thus far. And again, the more I shoot, I'm gonna keep you guys in the loop. So guys, I appreciate you coming out, appreciate you following me and following the Minutemen stuff. It's something I think is very important. All adult males need to be doing. You should prioritize protecting your family and being, you know, being a soldier, honestly. Just because you didn't serve in the military don't mean you shouldn't train like a soldier. So as someone that served in the military, I think all men should be capable of this level of protecting their family and defending their community. So that's my personal opinion. But anywho, guys, that's going to do it for me. Please go to the website, pick up some medical and radio stuff. I'd really appreciate it. It helps me out, helps me do stuff on the channel, helps my family out. And also, please head over to the recommended affiliate link partner page. That way you can pick up some of the gear from friends of the channel and use my affiliate links. That helps out too. Every little bit helps. And I will have links to all this stuff in the description. And yeah, guys, I really appreciate it. Share this with somebody you love if you think it helped you and may help them. I'd appreciate it. And guys, remember to be an asset to everyone around you, not a liability. And I'll see you on the next one. God bless.